A man is swimming underwater when he sees something that shouldn't be there. What he does next will shock you. The Bermuda Triangle, an area in the North Atlantic Ocean where planes and boats mysteriously vanish. This vast region has been shrouded in mystery for centuries. With many believing it to be cursed, the Bermuda Triangle has claimed thousands of victims with little to no trace ever being found. But what if there was more to these disappearances than met the eye? On a dark and stormy night in 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Their destination, a routine flight to their base in the Bahamas. But the pilots soon realized that something was wrong. The weather was unusually calm, which was odd since they were in the middle of a hurricane. And then just as suddenly, the hurricane vanished. Concerned, the pilots decided to radio ahead and let their base know that they were approaching. But their calls went unanswered. Confused, they flew on until one by one, their planes began to fall from the sky. All 5 planes vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mystery that would baffle the world. But this wasn't the first time that planes had disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle. In 1937, a single-engine plane took off from New York City bound for Miami. But shortly after takeoff, contact was lost. A search was conducted, but no trace of the plane or its pilot was ever found. And in 1949, a large passenger plane disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle, leaving behind no wreckage and no answers. As the years went on, more and more ships and planes began to vanish over the Bermuda Triangle, leading people to believe that there was something sinister at play. Some believed that the area was cursed, while others believed that there was a giant whirlpool that sucked ships down into its depths. But the truth was far more terrifying than anyone could have imagined. In the early 1960s, the U.S. government became so concerned about the number of disappearances that they sent out a team of experts to investigate. They searched the ocean floor and found something incredible. A vast underwater trench that was over 2 miles deep. This trench was so deep that it was invisible to the naked eye from the surface, making it the perfect place to hide. The team also discovered that the bottom of the trench was completely flat, which would have made it easy for ships to sail right into it without realizing it. But what happened to the ships once they hit the bottom of the trench? The answer shocked the world. The team discovered that the bottom of the trench was covered in a thick layer of mud that sucked in any light. This meant that once a ship hit the bottom of the trench, it would be plunged into total darkness, causing panic among the crew. The darkness was so thick that it would take hours for anyone to find their way back up to the surface. And during those long and terrifying hours, the crew would be met with unimaginable horrors. The team found that the trench was home to some of the most terrifying creatures that had ever been seen before. Giant squid, massive sharks, and otherworldly fish with sharp teeth and glowing eyes. These creatures would attack anything that entered the trench, leaving no survivors. To this day, the Bermuda Triangle remains a mystery. But thanks to this incredible discovery, we now know what happens to ships and planes that enter the Bermuda Triangle. They sail into the darkness and are never seen again. So if you're anywhere near the Bermuda Triangle, be sure to keep your eyes open for anything strange. You never know what you might see. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Special thanks to CapCut for providing the whole story.